The intelligence of this AI is mind-boggling.
The Division 2 is gonna be great.
So, we've been playing a lot of Division recently. All of us dropped the game pretty early in its lifespan, and when we heard that the sequel is coming, we were wondering about where they are leaving off when it comes to the first one. Needless to say that we've been having a great time playing, making us ever the more excited for the Division 2. Now, with the beta just around the corner, how do we get in? An obvious way to secure beta access is by simply pre-ordering. You see, Anthem allowed players who pre-ordered the game or happen to be Origin Access members to send invite codes to some of their friends to join them during the demo. That is a pretty smart move, considering that these types of games are always more fun when played with friends, meaning that it is likely going to skew our opinion in a more positive light. The Division 2 is going to do the exact same thing. Everyone who pre-ordered the game will get 3 friend codes to fill out their squad. While there is the possibility of signing up via a newsletter, considering the beta starts in 2 days at the time of me writing this video, and probably in just 1 day at the time of it going live, chances of you getting one using that method are probably very slim. I have seen a few streamers, including the official Division Twitch account, who gave away beta access codes supposedly provided by Ubisoft, and I'd be surprised if Ubisoft themselves did not drop some codes on social media around the time for the beta. So I suggest keeping your eyes peeled on Twitch as well as Twitter if you were not lucky enough to get a key just yet. And if all else fails, during the Anthem private demo, a lot of people who had spare friend codes distributed them on designated Discord servers and on Reddit, so that is also a possibility. To my knowledge, it also does not matter which version you do end up buying. You should get beta access either way. If you pre-ordered the game through a third-party retailer, you might want to contact them and ask about how beta access is being granted in that case. But all the codes should be sent out together with the opening of the preload window, which is exactly 24 hours before the start of the beta itself. That is 10 AM CET on February 6th, which was about 10 hours ago relative to this video going live. Definitely be prepared for a long loading bar, as the file will be a 45 gig download. Now, assuming that you've pre-ordered the game or did get beta access via a newsletter, what can you expect to see? Actually, quite a lot. You get to explore parts of 7 different named zones, with each possessing a specific level range to indicate the difficulty. Included in that is the Dark Zone East, which is the biggest of the 3 available Dark Zones in the game. You'll also get 2 main missions, 5 optional side missions that branch out from the main storyline, a variety of control points on the map, living world activities, and even the Conflict PvP game mode will be accessible during the beta. Next to that, we are seemingly also getting our first look at character customization and crafting, and they even let us upgrade the settlement to see what that's like. And if that was not enough, we even get a glimpse at the endgame of the Division 2. After completing Jefferson Trade Center... Wait, Jefferson Trade Center... Lexington Event Center...
Negative Ramos.
After completing said mission for the first time, you will gain access to an endgame mission that unlocks 3 level 30 characters on your account. Upon logging in with one of these characters, the invaded endgame mission will begin, and all 3 of them will come with a different specialization, so you can take a look at which path you want to take once the game launches in March. Though it is worth noting that this endgame mission won't be available until February 8th at 5 PM CET, which is a solid day after the beta launches. Also, if you want to re-experience that gameplay during the beta, you will have to delete your character, as the other character slots are needed for the invaded mission to give you 3 max level agents, and your progression will be capped at level 7. So what we're seeing is probably going to be largely early game activities, next to the one notable exception I already mentioned. And lastly, while we are getting a look at a variety of open world activities, the devs have said that they deliberately have not made certain types of content available. They mentioned that they want to reward curious players for exploring the map once the game launches, which means that whatever we see during the beta will be propped up by more content and secrets to find. They've also made a point to let us know that our feedback is very important. While not everything can be considered and changed before the game's launch, as part of their commitment to the Division 2 as a live service, any and all feedback is valuable to them, even if they cannot get to it before the launch. Especially their PvP MMR system needs a lot of data to function properly, so they are definitely hoping for a lot of us to jump into the conflict game mode. Finally, players are going to be rewarded with vanity items in the final game for not only participating in the beta, but also for completing the endgame content that is available. And that's already it when it comes to all the relevant information I could find. I hope this video helped some of you guys out. I, for one, am definitely excited for this game, so I can't wait to finally get my hands on it. And who knows, maybe I'll even get to see some of you guys on the streets of Washington, DC. But until then, thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to drop me a like on your way out if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if if you want to see more, and I hope to see you guys next time.